So the first thing I did was to carve out the petals on a paper. I used gum stay for this, so it's like really firm. Then I'll place them. So I did like 3 sizes, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I cut it out and then I place them on a fusible iron fleece. And so just going to trace them out. I marked them with like a marker, and then I'm going to cut everything out. So when I'm done cutting them out in the different sizes of petals, I'm going to also create this shape with some metal wires. You just turn the end of the wires. Be sure to use a plier so that you don't hurt your fingers. I almost hurt mine. So yeah, so I made this shape in different sizes. So these ones will go for the bigger petals and these ones will go for the smaller ones. So I'll show you how to use everything together. So you get a piece of fabric, maybe 2 pieces if you can already cut them into like linear shapes. Don't mind the pattern I have here. I'm just not using it anymore, so I want to use it to make the petals instead. So on the back, this is the front of the fabric. So on the back of the fabric, you're going to place your metal rings, and then you place the part that has the gum on your fusible fleece, you place it over it. So ensure that the wider shape is on the wider side of your metal ring, and then place it in such a way that it is the 3 corners of your petal are well inside the fabric, because you're going to still cut this part out. So ensure that there's space at the 3 corners, and then if you would also like to do all of them together, you just continue to place. Ensure that there's enough space between both of them, and you just continue to arrange them. So when you're done arranging it, you can go ahead and iron over it. Now, because the under of this has the fusible fleece, so it would already gum on the fabric with your metal underneath it. And then after ironing, I'm going to place this other fabric over it. Now before I do that, I would put my gum in between. So I'll put my hemming gum. Just make sure to arrange it so that it covers everywhere on top of your petal. You can now put the other fabric over it, and then you can go ahead and iron. So when you're done, you can go ahead and carve it out. So as you can see, the ends are very thin. So, but if you carve so close to your petal, you begin to see your white fleece underneath. So carve at least a 1/4 inch away, and then after doing that, you use your lighter, or preferably lighter, if you have the time. I think I used a candlestick before to trim, to close up the edges, but I realized the candle has like black smoke, so it kind of stained the petals a bit. So but with your lighter, it doesn't leave that black smoke cast, and then you press the ends so it seals the fabric together. So when you're done cutting out the petals, you can go ahead now to sew. So I'm doing 5 of this size and 5 of the smaller size. So you just arrange them side by side like this. So I'm going to start sewing them. So after sewing the rhinestone, we're now going to sew our beads on 3 of the petals. This needle is too big for my beads, so I'm going to cut the thread out, and I would split the thread into 2. I think I did 4 strands together, so I'll use 2 and 2. So with this one, I just beaded a petal and half, and with the other thread I beaded another petal and half. So after sewing the beads, I'm going to tie the 2 threads to form a knot. And yeah, so this is our petals. So now you can go ahead and fold and curve the petals upward. So the metal ring that's inside is what is going to help, it form its shape. And here we go. We made our flower, and we can now attach the back of it to our dress.